We have all been told to change. Maybe your spouse says, you're gonna regret how much you're working. You're gonna regret not spending time with the kids. Or maybe you've gotten constructive criticism at work. You should be more assertive, be more self-promotional. Maybe your friends have told you, you are too sensitive. Not everything is personal. Or maybe your family teases you. You are too intense. Tone it down. As you think of feedback you've received, what was the message? Was it a shock? Something you'd never heard or thought before? For most of us, the answer is no. If your feedback was old news, I want to let you in on a little secret I've learned coaching hundreds of leaders. No one changes. I've been getting the same feedback for nearly 40 years, and it's not like I haven't been working on myself. Take the thousands of hours I've spent studying, meditating, getting degrees, practicing yoga, and I'm still the same as I was when I was 5. I've been trying to get everything just right as long as I can remember, and criticizing in the process. I really did tell my mom when I was 5 that she was making my PB&J wrong. Mom, 2 knives, peanut butter on one piece of bread, jelly on the other, then trim the crusts. I was the oldest of 3 little kids. Dad was trying to get a new business off the ground. Mom was keeping it all together. They said go play, but I decided I was going to be a good, responsible girl. Even if it meant that I didn't make it to the playground in time to play, I was going to tie those shoelaces and make that sandwich perfectly. The message in most feedback is some form of change. Stop doing that thing that you've been doing. Start over. Do the opposite. And yet, sometimes, even while trying, we don't. We can't. We can't be completely different from who we are. Dear dog, be a cat. No matter the effort, we come up short. Change comes with a lot of shoulds, and with should comes shame. That how you're doing it or who you are is wrong. That kind of pressure doesn't create the change we want. So I think it's time to change the goal. Don't change, grow. Don't change. Successful people don't. There's tremendous relief in that. Feel it. Don't change. Don't make a 180. Don't be completely different. Don't should on yourself. Instead, through awareness and appreciation, grow. Grow to be the best version of yourself. Okay, but what does that mean? How do I grow? There are 2 steps. The first step is awareness. Name the pattern of what is happening. Sometimes the feedback names it for you, and sometimes it takes some self-reflection to be able to name, I don't have boundaries. I give my power away. Or I'm working to the detriment of my family. Or I get stuck in procrastination. In my group of friends, we take it to the extreme. We literally name the parts of ourselves that get caught in the pattern. So the part of me that's working so hard to get it right that I miss out on the fun, we call her Shoelace Girl, or Laces for short. So when my friends found out that I manage my email inbox to 0 every day, or that I clean the inside, I clean the inside of my kitchen drawers with a toothbrush, they could just laugh and be like, what's laces? Just being able to name something helps take the sting out of it. It depersonalizes it just enough to give you something to work with. But with awareness, we also become conscious of the costs of our pattern. Sometimes others can't see it, but you know. For me, striving to be perfect, it sounds great. It's like that interview question, what's your greatest weakness? Perfectionism. It makes you want to roll your eyes. But what you miss on the outside is the pain of a relentless inner critic that says, not good enough yet. Nope, still not good enough. You are likely conscious of your costs. That's why we want to change. But step 2 is appreciation. Can you see the benefit of your pattern? What good does it provide? Maybe that hard work provides a lifestyle for you and your family or jobs for others. Maybe your vigilance protected you from something really bad happening. You might be the reason your group of friends is so tight. I appreciate how much effort I put into being a good daughter, spouse, friend, parent, an overall good person. There's an earnestness I really love about myself. So as you think of your pattern and look at it through the lens of appreciation, what benefit do you see? Change comes with the expectation of now, the instant 180. Growth isn't immediate. Do you remember coming back to school after summer vacation as a kid and everyone was taller? We grew. But if you watched day by day, it was imperceptible. The same is true of personal and professional growth. It takes time. It's often subtle. But even if others on the outside can't tell, growth creates a new experience and perspective. You develop. And then maybe 10%, maybe even 30% of the time, you choose a different behavior. And over time, that's a massive difference. 1 in every 10 meetings, you speak first. You take one risk that seems out there. Maybe instead of taking care of everyone else, you take care of yourself. Sometimes. With awareness on your intensity, you remember to smile. Occasionally, after a mistake I've made, I laugh at myself rather than beating myself up for it, leave an email unanswered, and go play. We're not changed. We grew. With awareness, the ability to name the pattern, and appreciation, the ability to see its benefits, the should-shame cycle drops away, and more of the best of who we are shines through. The wise advisor, the soulful artist, the inspiring leader, the loyal friend. There's more of our inherent best, and that is growth. So, back to you. What's your pattern? How would you name it? What benefits does it provide? Now, how will you grow? Thank you.